morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning to you. So, good morning, everybody. This is your girl Sis-Lo from Detroit, Michigan, coming to you live and in living color. And as you can see, the topic is talking about today is the Tamar Braxton situation. So on this past Monday night, um, T.S. Madison's weekly broadcast, or I guess you can call it a podcast, the Queen Supreme Court came on, and the guest judge was uh, the one and only Funky Dineva. And for anyone that doesn't know anything about the Queen Supreme Court with T.S. Madison, first of all, if you don't know anything about the Queen Supreme Court, kill yourself. Just kidding. No, you don't. But let's go out of this just a teeny bit. But it's a weekly broadcast where it's like a roast and gag show. They talk about the current events and things of that nature. And um, T.S. Madison has a guest judge or what have you. And it's like comedic. It's a roast and gag. Every once in a while they may have some very serious topics, and they may bring those topics to the forefront for the discussion. And then they, hey, preacher, I was listening to you earlier. God bless you. Trusting and believing God for your total healing. So at any rate, it's a roast and gag show, and it's really funny. It's really entertaining. So this past week, one of the subjects that came up was the Tamar Braxton subject, where Tamar talked on Wendy Live about her molestation situation when she was a child. She was molested by some very close family members on both sides of her family and whatnot. And it was a very touching and moving moment. Now, oh, you're uploading another one now? Okay. I will definitely keep tuned in. I'm sorry, I'm kind of eating and discussing and eating some little vegetables and Asian noodles. So anyway, the Tamar Braxton situation became a part of the Maddie Queen Supreme Court, one of the topics on the docket. But they set aside that particular subject and made a small disclaimer and said that, okay, this is a very serious situation. You don't joke about this. And they made quite a few disclaimers. And they said, this is not funny, because sexual abuse is not funny. Abuse of any kind is not funny. And especially if you violate a child. So they discussed the situation, and apparently someone from Tamar's camp called Tamar and told her that Funky Dineva was on the Queen Supreme Court talking about her and laughing at the fact that she had been molested. Well, it is alleged or speculated that somebody was none other than James Snell, Wright, who is famous for the Patty Pie video that went viral. And now he's a very good friend of Tamar. Hey, baby, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. We gotta talk. So, James Chanel allegedly called Tamar and told Tamar that Funky Dineva was on uh, the Queen Supreme Court laughing and talking about her about. Okay, I'm glad you did. Laughing and joking with and talking about the fact that Tamar had been molested. So Tamar, and I love Tamar now. I love me some Tamar Braxton. But she no investigation, no prior, like let me get yeah, wait, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, Yolanda, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So she didn't even look into it first or anything. She just jumped onto Maddie's IG Live after show and start going in hard on Funky Dineva. Like when I say she was going in hard on him, she went in extremely hard. Her introduction to the messiness is, and so what did your ashy friend have to say about me being molested? And so Funky Dineva was like, I didn't say anything about your molestation, as a matter of fact. And when he tried to get a word in, she was saying stuff like she would start spamming, like trolling, like you shouldn't have said nothing, you should have kept your mouth shut, you done this, that, and the other. She just went hard on him. So she went so hard, and Funky Dineva finally got irritated with the whole thing. He was like, I never said one negative thing about you. I never said no, not about that. Now you want to talk about yep, DNA. So she said, you want to talk about this, your boyfriend, or you abandoning the show and leaving your sister out there. We'll talk about that. But I didn't say anything negative. I held up for you. So Tamar wasn't going for it. All of a sudden, right in the middle of the live and Maddie and Funky Dineva having a conversation, boom, fade to black. Fade to black. Everything went black. The whole screen shut down. Now, we don't really know exactly what happened with that, but it was awful funny that it hadn't reached the 1 hour IG 1 hour mark. And Maddie didn't say, okay, I'm going to get off of here and shut it down. It was like shut down like quick. So many people were wondering, did Tamar have the no, Maddie, never people shut it down. It was just it was too abrupt. So it's people are wondering if Tamar has something to do with the page being shut down or the live being shut down, because it might have been flagged for being inappropriate or something to that effect. So Maddie kept saying, even while they were trying to talk, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look and see exactly what's saying, but I'm sure that you didn't say anything negative about her and being molested. I'm absolutely sure about that. And so Funky Dineva was like, like prompting or encouraging Maddie to kind of endorse the fact that he never said anything negative about Tamar's being molested. So now we come to today, where Tamar got on and she issued an apology. Again, disclaimer, I love me some Tamar Braxton. I love her. But baby girl, that apology was mediocre. Matter of fact, not even. That apology was so not good enough. It was not. First of all the same noise, energy, and everything that you gave that live that night. Yep, she did. Yep, Maddie was caught off guard, baby. But all of that energy that you gave to that live was the same type of energy you should have gave to apologizing to Funky Dineva for you being wrong. All of that, and then on top of that, your apology to me was so shady that you didn't even say her name. You didn't even say Funky Dineva's name. I mean, you just said, well, things happen, and I got out, in so many words. It happened. I got out of character. I was wrong. Oh, well, I'm sorry, kind of thing. To me, okay? Now, I love me some Tamar. But that apology was so half-heartedly done. And if it were my uncle, he would have said half-assed. There was no heart in it. Like you just like for the sake of damage control, a little bit, you gonna say, oh, okay, well, she was wrong. She being wrong. Yeah. Oh well, that's not good enough because you could have damaged Funky Dineva's brand, reputation, whatever, by putting that out there and saying that this person is laughing at someone being sexually abused and this, that, and you were wrong. You were dead wrong. Then the other thing is that all of this talk that people are talking about with this Cardi B, Nicki Minaj situation, and people are saying, oh, okay, well, Cardi B needs to stop, and she doing too much, and she moving too fast, and she reacting, and she lost this, and she, okay, well, how different is this Tamar situation with the Cardi B situation? Because Tamar reacted too fast. She didn't even research. She got somebody in her ear, some messy individual, because I'm sorry, Jane Chanel, you messy. You messy for that. You were too messy. You came off, and it was like you couldn't wait to go in that girl ear. Girl, they talking about you. They running you down. They saying this. And it wasn't even like that. If you had been listening from the beginning of the show, you knew good and black well. You knew good and black well that Funky Dineva did not say anything damaging or hurtful, mocking in any way anything about Tamar being molested. He didn't do it. And Jane Chanel, you should have been one of the ones that care enough about the fact that Tamar is going through enough and wanting to protect her from the foolery instead of bringing the foolery to them. See, I don't know why people feel like when they get off in these celebrities' DMs, bringing them bad news and all this, that they are the only ones doing it. What? You don't think like 10 million other people saw that same thing? Oh my God, yes. Hey, blessed and highly favored. So yeah, it's in his DNA. Yeah, he messy boots, baby. That was so shady and messy for him to do. That was that Patty, messy. That's exactly what he was. Because he didn't have to do that. And you're not bringing any knowledge. You're not doing anything to enhance Tamar or edify her or anything by bringing her that foolery. You are not, it's like 10 million other people in her inbox saying, ooh, guess what they said about you? Guess what they did? Guess what this? You ain't, stop it with that. Stop it with that. Who is in Cardi's camp? Who is in Tamar's camp that's bringing them positivity and bringing them things to edify them, to uplift them, to make them a better them? That made her look real foolish and messy. Just like the situation with that band. Going back and forth when Tank used her band and whoever else used her band, she got upset about it and got up there and made they going back and forth. That's foolishness. It's petty. Everybody grow up. Everybody grow up. Everybody grow up. It's just time out. Really. I am just like beyond sick of the foolishness, man. I'm so sick of the mess. Like, I'm sick of the basketball wives mess. I'm sick of the Atlanta housewife mess. I'm sick of the love and hip hop mess. I'm sick of it. I mean, it's just, oh my God. Messiness is life for people. It's like blood in your veins. It's crazy. But when you come into these people, somebody needs to stop this foolishness. Stop coming bringing them negativity. They don't need to hear that. You know, so, sometimes I tell my kids, like, come in from work, come in from school, I don't work hard all day. Working in a hospital, first of all, you never know what you're going to see in the ER. You know, I have seen everything from a whole gang of kids being involved with in a big mass car accident, and it was so many of them that even the fire truck threw kids on the fire truck to bring them in, and so for them to be treated, and people bringing dead babies, infants in their arms, and people having to be told that the person didn't make it right outside the resuscitation room. And I'm stressed from all that. And as soon as I walk in the door, Ma, she hit me. He didn't do this. They won't get off the phone. It's my turn. It's this. I want to watch this. Come on now. Stop bringing me all of this mess. Give me some compression time. Give me some time to de-stress, to come down. I don't need y'all around me with bringing me with this foolishness, with all of this stress. Bring me something to edify me. Bring me something to give me a few minutes to just bring it in, to calm down, edify my spirit with something. And that's what they need. James Chanel, you were too extremely messy for bringing that mess back to her like that. You and whoever else. That was just foolishness. It was stupid. Then you cause this big ruckus, and so she gets out here looking like a hot fool, going off on Funky Dineva, jibbing all in the national yak 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 Tamar way. I love her. And we love her because she got a big mouth. We love her because she's silly. We love her because she's snappy and got the slappy slogans and all this, that, and the other. But she was wrong. And I'm going to need you, Miss Tamar, with that same energy that you exerted during that live, when the live got shut down and everything else. I need you to get on and publicly apologize to Maddie, your friend Maddie, your friend T.S. Madison, and to Funky Dineva. Let me go back to that. What you say, Yolanda? You said even if they had a life coaches in their lives, it wouldn't help because both of these ladies have built their careers on messy. Well, you know what? Everybody can change. Don't delete your comments if it's something that I think ought to be deleted. We'll talk about it. But you don't. I wanted to see. I like to know what you guys are saying. Blessed and highly favored. So what I'm saying is, and say it again. Repeat yourself so I can see what you said, sweetheart. But I see what you're saying. But even if a person is built that, you got room to change. And I mean, but the thing about it is, if you have a life coach, are you gonna listen to him? Are you going to listen to your life coach? Because there are some people that just don't want to hear nothing from nobody. They don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I don't care how right you try to tell them or how much you try to lead them and guide them in the right direction. They don't want to hear it. You got to want to change. You got to, if you want to do better, you got to want to do better. Like you said, Yolanda, you're absolutely right. You get a star for the day, baby. You gotta want to change. You gotta want to make things better. But in this instance, yeah, I really think that have done apology that our girl Tamar put out there wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. You know, you need to come out. You need to call Funky Dineva's name out. All that stuff about an ashy friend and all of that underhanded stuff. And see, you know, if a person can come straight off the grip, and as soon as you get mad at me, you can point out all of my flaws or my shortcomings or the things that people already talk about me, and knowing that I might have I'm self-conscious about certain things, and you want to point those things and magnify them over millions of people because you're angry and you didn't even have a right understanding. You didn't rightly divide that word. You didn't rightly divide it, and you got it all messed up. And now you got me looking bad. You pointed all my flaws for all the world to see, and you were wrong. That's bold. That is so wrong. You need to apologize. Send flowers. Make it right, though. You need to make it right. And I would even suffice to say that perhaps y'all could do an interview or something together. You ain't got to agree to, but then just like you got loud and call and did all that, call in. Call Funky Dineva and apologize on the air. Because that was wrong. That was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. And I just don't see any right in it. And I'm sorry, but that's just that. But you owe Maddie an apology too. Because you came on her platform, and that's your friend. You came on her platform. And her platform, her video was automatically shut down. In the midst of her after show. When she was calling and speaking to her fans about her show. That was shut down because of a misunderstanding. That wasn't only a misunderstanding, it was a misrepresentation from whomever came to you with that bad information. That was a misrepresentation altogether. But just like you came in and you were loud and boisterous about it, I'm going to need you to be loud and fix it. And that's just that. That's the only way you can regain respect with me. You might not think I ain't nobody, but I am who God says I am. And guess what? I'm telling you right. You need to fix that. Now that was done. That was just way, way, way out of hand. You done took the stank off Cardi B's tail for a minute. Nah. So there. Her actions put a dog call over Maddie's head, and that's not right. Yeah. That's exactly what I meant. It put a dog cloud over Maddie's head because, you know what I'm saying? Maddie had to go back and look and make sure. And Maddie gotta feel some kind of way because she caught flack last week because of her situation with the Cardi B Nicki Minaj thing. You know, you catch a person on a bad day, and this could be enough to make them say, "Hey, just forget it already." That could have caused Maddie and Funky Dineva to fall out real bad. But I'm glad that they're better than that. I'm upset that Funky Dineva had to feel like they had to go through all that just to prove the obvious. He didn't say that. He wasn't laughing at you. And that's wrong. But you know what? It's biblical. You said a lot of people are saying, "Well, baby, hold on, let me get that." A lot of people are coming after her just saying she wanted to go back and review the show. I don't know why. Because all she said was she wanted to go back and review the show to see exactly what he did say. It wasn't to go back and see if he said it. She said to go back and see exactly what he did say, and then she followed it with, but I know for sure you ain't do that. I know you ain't do that. And you said some other stuff. And I'll go back and see exactly what you did say. But you ain't. So if people got flack, they got flack because they want to have it. And that just lets you know you can't please everybody. Mm. It's just terrible. Enough is enough already, y'all. Enough is enough. Enough is too much. And it's just getting old. Not everybody, just all that everybody interested in is cutting each other up and making one another feel bad for the sake of a click in the view. And you don't care about all of the relationships that you destroy along the way. As long as you get where you're trying to go and do what you're trying to do, the heck with everybody else. But honey, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna need somebody along the way. You're gonna need somebody right along the way. You can't just start people off, you know, like that. You just that's just wrong. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just it was just too much. It's too much. I'm glad Tamar getting over her situation. I'm glad that everything. It's a I'm missing some comments. Oh, here we go. Yup. There you go. Oh, you saying they said, but you know what, Maddie didn't not defend him, but at the same time, she did say, well, no, yeah, you did say this and you did say that. And I guess she didn't want to speak too soon either way because she wanted to make sure what she was speaking about. And I could understand that. I could understand that. She didn't want to speak out of turn. And she even said that. I don't want to do like Tamar did and speak out of turn, but I know she didn't say that. So if somebody find a problem with it, it's because they want to find a problem with it anyway. But that's how people are, y'all. That's how people are. Yo, I think Maddie did handle it right. And it is an entire mess. I feel bad for Maddie because it seems like. Hold on, I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, my little stand said bye bye. Yep. But you know what? And most of the people that got a mouthful of something to say ain't got nothing going on. Most of the people that got a whole bunch of something to say ain't got nothing going on, babe. Nothing at all. Yep. I wish her all the success in the world. You can tell that Maddie has a heart of gold. And she has been through a whole lot. She's been through a whole lot. You know, and she doesn't care about popular opinion in so many ways. Like, when I say that, I mean the world can hate you. If she down with you, and she down with you. If she love you, she love you. Dang what popular opinion has to say. She with you, she with you. And you know, that's why I appreciate it. And I appreciate Funky Dineva because Funky Dineva ain't stopping. That grind's still going, baby. I don't know how many reviews posts, still posting. The coin continue. I'm sorry, the coin is to be continued, honey. To be continued, ruh. To be continued, ruh. So what's going on in this rainy afternoon for the rest of y'all? What's going on in your neck of the woods? It's rainy and gloomy here in Detroit, baby. Mother Nature got me messed up on today. No, I'm just kidding. It don't matter to me if it rain, sleet, or snow. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. It's not raining there. Mm-mm. Oh, it's raining where you are? Preach. You down south, aren't you, preach? Aren't you down south, preach? Where you from? I'm so hungry, y'all. But guess what? My little noodles got cold because I've been sitting here running my mouth. Preach, where you from? Who all on here? Mmm. My cousin live in Minnesota. I always wanted to live in Minnesota because I'm a Prince fan. I should have moved there so I could have married him. He'd probably still be alive. Yep. Well, guess what, y'all? I'm gonna go here, eat my little veggies and noodles before they start getting like icicles on them. And don't forget to click and subscribe, like my video, show me some lovely. And I'll probably be back a little bit later. I got another. My cousin is gonna be coming over, and we got a topic that we're gonna be talking about. It has to do with marijuana. Some of that endo smoke. I don't smoke, but we're gonna talk about it. So I love you all on purpose. Ain't nothing you could do about it. I'm gonna take a look at your video, preach. And yeah, I know you gotta do your housework, mama. Everybody, everywhere, I love y'all. Take good care, and we'll holler. We're gonna talk, Yolanda. I'll be back. I'll be back. Talk to y'all soon. Love you.